Alright, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Jets Madden 20 franchise mode. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and me, of course, your host, Trey Daubert. We are brought to you by VendettaSportsMedia.com. This week, we have Cincinnati. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory here quick. Andy Dalton always torches me in Madden. I don't know why. It makes no sense. It drives me up a goddamn wall. We're gonna see if things are different. Because normally, when I was a little kid, I used to rock with the Ravens, and Andy Dalton would put up like 40 fucking points and drive me nuts. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if Madden has some kind of secret code. It pisses me off beyond belief. I can't stand it. So, I'm not nervous, but I'm a quiet, prepared. Let's just call it we're prepared. We're not taking them lightly. So, we have Cincinnati. I'm still expecting a big win. But fuck you, Andy Dalton. That's all I got to say. And your whole shtick. Ugh. Alright. That's enough out of me. We will get to the game in a little bit. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do that real quick.
Can Zeke deke again? It's a coach. You're watching Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Can you imagine going 2 straight months without winning a game and still trying to hold it together? They've got to find some inspiration somewhere that can lead them to a victory.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they have certainly got it rolling of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Okay, let's get right into it. This is going to be a little bit similar to the Dolphins video for one reason. Fuck you, Andy Dalton. Fuck the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be a highlight-heavy video because you will see, but holy shit was I angry this entire video. Without words. So it's going to be a highlight video. The all Madden cheese was just in full effect because Andy Dalton plays like he's Jesus Christ on steroids. It's unbelievable. I don't know how. It makes absolutely no sense. There's some kind of cheat code involved with Andy Dalton. Maybe it's just me. Do you have problems playing Andy Dalton? Because it's fucking ridiculous. So let's keep things moving. Look at it. He just throws darts the whole time. And let me say this before I really get into this. Cincinnati Bengals. I hate your franchise. You are the most irrelevant franchise in sports. That's why I hate you. It would be one thing if you just were terrible all the time, which you are right now. It would be one thing if you were just, really good sometimes. You're just nothing. You're the most irrelevant franchise in all of sports. You don't win jack shit. Every time you get into the playoffs, and look at Jamal Adams. Oh, haven't seen one of those in a while. Jamal Adams came to play today, boys. Let me get back to the Bengals here. Fuck your whole franchise. I've had it with you. You're plugging out Ryan Finley out there? That guy can't play. The whole world knows that guy can't play. It's ridiculous. How about, like, the Bengals? They, like, refuse to trade. They're like, oh, we are diametrically opposed, whatever, to trades. We don't trade. They're just so fucking irrelevant and annoying. I just hate them. So, first offensive possession of the game. We're going to go right up the gut with Zeke, and we're going to make a man miss in the hole, and he is to the 20, to the 10. Yeah, he's going to score. Now, you see, this is why we're going highlight mode here. First play of the game, we're going for inside carry rushing touchdown. So, you kind of get the point of what's going to go on here. Yeah. Cincinnati. Just clean it up. Win a playoff game. You know? Just stop being terrible. Do something entertaining. Do something that matters. I can't stand them. And you know what's pissing me off beyond belief? I have AJ Green on my fantasy team. I've had him for 2 years now. I signed him last year, which, in retrospect, not a great decision. This guy, they say he's going to play, and then they sit him out, and he's not going to play, and how... Fuck you, Cincinnati. I just hate you. I hate everything about you. The only thing I like is the colors. But even that, you're just... Ugh. You're just the better-looking Browns. That's all you are. That is all you are. You're the Browns with cooler uniforms. In the same state. The same dirty state. And there's... Alright, we make a good play on the ball. Starting lineups. You know it by now. Yep. Same starting lineup. Robbie Anderson's the only injury we've had, which is good news for us. I just want to get this video over with. I just hate the Bengals so much. There's just, it is not just a pure hatred. It's just an annoying hatred. It's just get out of my face hatred. Because this shit happens. Every fucking time I play Andy Dalton, some shit like this happens. And everybody knows he's not good. But why do you have to pull out the cheese all Madden? Why do you have to go out there and pretend Andy Dalton's like Peyton Manning? I didn't have these problems with Derek Carr. I didn't have these problems with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I didn't have these problems with Alex Smith. That's who Andy Dalton is. He's in that class, all Madden. If you haven't figured that the fuck out. Oh, Andy Dalton. I just had it. I've had it with all Madden trying to pretend that Andy Dalton is this world savior that lights the world on fire and his redheaded face that I can't stand. Oh, just get out of my face, Cincinnati. Let's just get out of here. I really can't stand him. Next possession, we get the ball. And I'll tell you this. I don't know who's calling the defensive plays for Cincinnati. I can't throw on them. I can't throw on them. Look at this. Just wait until the stats after the game. I can't throw on the Bengals. Whoever is calling their defensive plays can't throw. I want to see somebody throw on this Bengals team. There's our pick. We seem to throw one pick every game. You can basically bookmark me for one pick every game. And there's Mixon doing nothing. Who I'm more afraid of is Bernard. I'm more afraid of Bernard because in Madden, he's torched me in the past, and I know Mixon's just not that good. Bernard scares me more than Mixon does because Bernard has speed. They can get Bernard in the passing game going. Holy shit. How's that not a sack, all Madden? He wasn't trying to run the ball there. Unless he was trying to hand it off and they glitched. That's a sack. How's that not a sack? That is 100% a sack. 3rd and 12. Let's just get out of here. Chandler Jones gets him. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. I guess I should mention this too. I had to switch the uniforms. I know this Bengals team. Listen, in years past, that orange just starts to blend in with the side walls, the end zone, the midfield stripe. Elliott goes for a big run. You had to put them all black because they start to blend in. And you don't want to match their colors at all. So I had to switch the colors here. Make it very defined because that orange just blends with everything. Just does. We're driving again. 7-7 after 1. It's way closer than it should be. Fucking Cincinnati's going to pretend to hang around and pretend to be somebody when everybody knows they're just irrelevant fucks that don't matter. If they went extinct tomorrow, nobody would give a fuck. Elliott goes in for the touchdown. He's probably the best thing to come out of Ohio football in years. The only thing to come out of Ohio football. I shouldn't say that. Ohio State's a good football program. The Bengals, the Browns, just make them go away. Just let them go away. Nobody will miss them. I don't know what happened with that glitch. Maybe the, I don't know. Somebody tell me why that glitched like that. I couldn't figure that out. I was very confused. Maybe it was the pylon. That's the only thing I can think of. Mixon gets the ball here, and Adams. Oh, whoa, whoa. Adams. He's making plays. Listen, I wrote a harsh article about him. That he's not Aaron Donald. He's playing like Aaron Donald today. You forced 2 forced fumbles. Whoa. Damn. You forced 2 fumbles. You're doing something right. Now, he ain't going to play like this in real life. Hey, Madden version Jamal Adams, I won't trade you, I promise. Oh, man. We get the ball back, we drive down the field a little bit, and we're just going to hand the ball off again because we can't seem to throw it, and we have a lane. And there's a touchdown. 30th touchdown of the season for Mr. Elliott. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Cincinnati. I just can't stand them. Have I told you about how I can't stand Cincinnati? And it would be one thing if they were winning. I would have no problem with it. This has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a Ravens fan. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Hibernating Ravens fan. Has nothing to do with the fact that I like Baltimore. If Cincinnati would just like be relevant sometimes, I wouldn't mind them. Eifert over the middle, wide open. Adams again! Jamal Adams gets him again. Holy shit. Give him the Defensive Player of the Year right now. He can't cover worth a lick, but he can do this. Bang! Holy shit. That's unbelievable. That's 3 in 1 game. Adams. Bang. I need more fucking guys that can lay the wood. Holy shit. And Elliott's got 128 rushing yards already. I told you, I can't pass. I don't know what the deal is. We drive down the field, basically just running the ball. And Elliott's going to score again, tying the LaDainian Tomlinson all-time record. He's going to smash the record. He's going to smash it. Best trade we ever made. Getting rid of that bum Le'Veon Bell. And look at Dalton. 9 for 10, 155. This isn't the... I'm sick of you all, Madden. I really am. I'm sick of you trying to pretend like this guy is the greatest thing ever. We call a timeout. We're going to try to, we get a little greedy here. Thinking, I can get the ball back. Mixon gets his ass whipped. Call another timeout. Thinking I can get the ball back. 3rd and 11. What's the worst that can happen? They hand the ball off to Mixon, and Mosley's missing tackles, and he actually picks up a good gain. Now I'm angry. 16 seconds. I should have just let the clock run out. Should have let it run out. But I do get a sack. That's good. They call a timeout. They run another play that goes nowhere. And what the fuck? See, this is the shit that drives me nuts. Cincinnati tries to pretend like they can play all of a sudden. Andy Dalton's the greatest thing ever. 7 seconds left and nobody covers him? This is bad for my health. Playing the Bengals is just bad for my health. And it has nothing to do with the fact that they keep it close. They're just fucking annoying. And they're irrelevant. And they're fucking douches. I can't stand them. I can't stand them. That doesn't happen with any other team. Nobody else just scores a touchdown with 7 seconds left. It's just the Bengals. They want you to think they're in it. They want you to think they can play. When everybody knows they just suck. Oh, I hate them. Why do you gotta do this to me, all Madden? Why do you gotta pretend? Oh, nobody does that except the Bengals. I just gotta get out of here. I just gotta get out of here. I'm trying to run the ball. I'm trying to just bleed the clock. Andy Dalton's driving it again. Andy Dalton wants you to believe. We finally get a sack. Okay. That's good. Grab a sack. Okay. Maybe we can make him settle for 3. Good things are starting. Well, listen, I know I have the lead. It's just the fact that it's the fucking Bengals, and just make me want to throw up. I can't even watch this video. I can't even comment on it. I just want to get out of here. I'd rather be doing anything else. But you got to play the teams on your schedule. I get it. But then this shit happens. 3rd and 19. We grab a stupid face mask for no reason. We give them a first down for no reason. And again, it's just the annoying shit. This doesn't happen if I play any other team. It's just the Bengals. Because they want you to think they can play, or I don't know what their strategy is. It's just to be annoying. It's just... just get out of my face, Cincinnati. Mixon gets hurt. That's actually a bad thing. I'd rather Mixon be in the game, because he keeps fumbling. My blood pressure is just through the roof. I can't think of anything more annoying than playing the Bengals in Madden. Because you know they're going to win, and then stupid bullshit's going to happen in the game that drives you insane. They should have been off the field and kicked the field goal. We would have had the ball back, scored again. We would have been up by more, built a very nice lead. Instead, just always bullshit. That's all it is. It's just all bullshit. Here's the other thing. For some reason, I feel like all Madden just decided, hey, we're going to give the Bengals McVay on top of putting Andy Dalton on steroids. I sure as shit ain't giving the ball back. And we have a great hole. And Dalvin Cook will not be touched. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. And I would love to celebrate more. But I'm just so annoyed. I'm just so... It's one thing to be challenged. It's you know, I like a good challenge. Don't get me wrong. I would love for close games. It's just the way they go about it grinds your gears. I can't waste another second on them. Can't waste another second talking. Look at Dalton. Oh, they just make me sick. let me talk about other things going on. You can just watch the video. In terms of things with the site, finally, another forced fumble. In terms of things with the site, things are looking great. Just struck a good ad deal. I don't know if you've seen that, but we have a press release on the site. You can find it. We have a lot more, things going on. And I also want to say we should have a growing baseball team here coming. If ECC takes the reins on that, we should have a lot more baseball content going on the site. Things are looking up there. Building a really strong team. I'm happy with the way things are going. I also want to thank you guys. More subscribers. I know the numbers have been going up. I've seen that. Not at the rate I would like, but they are going up, and I appreciate your support on that. The NBA short videos, they do surprisingly well. I think it's a good little concept. Let me know if you guys like those. I think it's a great little concept. You guys seem to be enjoying those actually more than anything else, so I'm happy with that. I think the next game I'm going to get is FIFA, but I already addressed that. Let's see, what else? Sad little injury. Let's get to this. Tua Tagovailoa, injured. Hurt his hip. Now, I don't know why. I always get these feelings. I feel optimistic. I feel really optimistic. I don't know why, I just feel optimistic. I feel like this could be a blessing in disguise. Otherwise, he would have been drafted by Cincinnati and just been run into the ground. Otherwise, he would have just been drafted by Miami, and he would have had, he would have been a good quarterback, but he would have underachieved because he's in Miami. This way, listen, he's going to go to a decent team. He's going to slide a little bit in the draft. I think teams will take Herbert and Burrow ahead of him. They shouldn't. I think you're a fucking idiot if you pass on Tua. But I think because of the injury, teams are going to pass on him. And I think this could be a great thing. Let's think about this. Say he slides down the draft a little bit. You're telling me New England wouldn't trade up for him? You get your hands on Tua. You play Tom for one more year. You give Tua a redshirt year? You're saying New England wouldn't do that? New England has been, they're never in a position to get a top quarterback. If he slides down into the teens, and Belichick doesn't like to trade up normally, he traded up before. He traded up for Chandler Jones. That one worked out okay. When Bill Belichick trades up, it's because he knows something. You're telling me if he ends up with New England, that hip injury is the greatest thing to ever happen to him. So I think it could be a good thing. And let's think about this. I know people have said, oh, the Bo Jackson thing. Well, okay. Yeah, fair. But medical science has advanced leaps and bounds. And CJ Mosley actually had this exact same thing happen to him. And he's one of the best linebackers in football. This exact same thing happened to CJ Mosley, and they were able to attend to him right away, and he's good to go. Well, he's hurt this year, but for the most part, he's had a really productive and healthy career. So, I'm really optimistic. In fact, I feel great today. I'm not nervous at all. I feel great today. I think Tua's going to be fine. Now, I will say, I want to try to do a little bit more podcasting. You guys haven't responded nearly as well to those, but that's just the way it goes. People don't respond to podcasts they've never heard before. That's, I don't take offense to that. That's just the way it is. But we want to try to build that up a little bit. Things are moving, though. Things are going. So, again, I want to appreciate you guys for your support. I try to give you as many videos as possible. When you subscribe, I and more motivated to give you more videos. That's the end. Look at 66 passing yards. Well, I can smile about that at least. That's going to do it. I had to get out of here. I couldn't spend another minute talking about him. Makes my blood boil. Stats at the end. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Send the page out. Listen, tell your friends to subscribe. You want more videos, I need your support. We're trying to, go places. So, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Tell you something. You know what really grinds my gears? You, America. Fuck you, Diane.